Hello everyone. In this video we are going to learn about Excel tables. Now here I have a small data, very small data actually, where I have a name of few companies, very small data. Let's start. First of all, to start with, I will convert my small data into a table. To convert it into a table, I will just click anywhere on this data and press Ctrl T from my keyboard. You will notice that it automatically selects the range where the data is filled, that is A1 to F8. Data is already filled and it is freezed. My table has headers. I have already clicked yes since my data has headers. I'll press OK. Now you might notice some difference. All my rows are changed. My alternate rows are blue in color and alternate are in white. Now what happened? Now my data is converted into an Excel table. Now what are the uses? Why it is important to change the data into an Excel table? First of all is the banded rows. Now here you can see my rows are different in color. Each alternate row is different. So this aesthetically makes the data more clear. I can find it easy to read when the rows are banded. Now the second benefit is the calculated columns. Let me show you something. Here I will add a column. Let's say I am adding a formula here. I am multiplying the two columns E and F. See, the formula is automatically copied till the end. I did not drag, I did not copy paste the formula. Here I have only 7 rows. Now what if I have hundreds of rows? So this becomes very easy. You just have to apply the formula at a single cell and it automatically gets copied till the end. Now the third benefit is whenever I add an item to this table, like here I am adding ICIC. Now I'll enter here two figures. Let's say for example 100 and here 20. Now this formula is automatically updated against ICICI Bank in column G. I did not drag, I did not press Ctrl D and I did not apply the formula again. Similarly, if I again enter these 5 items and randomly I enter some numbers here, let's say 12, 14, 29 and 50, the formula gets automatically updated. So this table has its capacity to update accordingly. It will automatically update its source, its field as per the data entered in this Excel sheet. Now the fourth benefit is, let's apply a formula of sum in this column. Now I have applied a formula of sum in column G. Now this formula ranges from G2 to G12. Now here I am getting a drop down. When I click on it, I get a number of mathematical formulas. Like here if I click on average, now this will give me an average of all these numbers. Similarly, if I click on minimum, it will give me the minimum number of this column, that is 348. Similarly, if I click on max, it will give me the maximum number of this column. So this becomes very easy. You don't have to type your formulas again and again. You can just switch between the formulas just with a click. So this is again a very big benefit. Now you can see this small blue color in the end of this data table. You can simply click and drag and change the data source location of this table. Now you will see that this formula is not overwritten. Rows have been inserted between 700 in this formula. These rows have been inserted. Similarly, if you again do it, this last total row will automatically be in the end and more rows will be inserted. Now a tip for my dear friends. Whenever you create a pivot table, it is always advised to change your source data into an Excel table. Now, as you know the benefits of the Excel table, it automatically updates itself. So now you can imagine when you create a pivot table out of this data table, there is no need to change your source data again and again each time when you change your source data. So when it's in the Excel table format, you just have to refresh your pivot table by just clicking on the refresh button. There is no need to change your source data again and again. I hope you found it useful. Thanks for watching.